Pix 106.
844, partly cloudy, high of 46 today.
It's Quinn and Cantera, 1-800-LAW-1010.
Yeah, from Martin Harding and Mazzotti is attorney Paul Harding on the phone. Good morning, Paul.
Good morning, guys.
How you doing, buddy? Listen, we got ourselves a scandal breaking. We got a local scandal breaking. We got teenagers having a Sweet 16 party up at a bowling alley, and the parents evidently hired some ladies to do some dancing for the party.
Paul, we're hearing different things. One is that it was a bikini party and not
Right.
actual nudity. Would that make a difference?
Well, it would. You've got, first of all, the fact that this is 2 weeks out of 4 that we've talked about strippers on the show.
Yes.
We had the decision at night moved, and now we've got this. It really, this one is shocking everybody, and I don't know what happened there. There's a picture, of course, you can go on and look.
Look,
but it does make a difference.
We've got two pictures on the Quinn and Cantera page at Pix 106.
Yeah.
and maybe you can comment. When did boys start having Sweet 16 parties? What the hell's wrong with this politically correct country?
Yeah, I'm going to talk to my mother. Yeah, no, I did not have anything like that. It does sound a little bit less alpha male than maybe than I recall.
Well said.
Yes.
Yeah. You've got a situation where if you do have these women who are hired to have physical contact with minors. Having sexual contact with minors.
Wait. Stop right there, counselor.
Yeah.
You said sexual contact.
Yeah.
Is that different than physical contact?
Yeah, it is, but you've got a situation. It would just be an upgraded charge, if there was sexual contact.
Okay, but there wasn't sexual contact,
yes, there
right?
was, Quinn. The picture has the girl.
Then you know what? Go down to any damn gymnast practice at any high school or any wrestling practice.
Wrestling match, yeah.
You know?
I think it's an intent. I think it'd be more of an intent issue,
Yes.
and but that would technically be the charge. Now, do I think the district attorney? Do I think that I know Mr. Murphy commented in the article, but I think the district attorney is anxious to run this one up. I don't think he is. I think he kind of wants this thing to go quietly away. His comments are pretty, saying this is wrong, and we're going to look at the state liquor authority as to whether this bowling alley should have allowed this to happen. There's a lot of talk and a lot of legalese going on, endangering the welfare of the child for the parents having set this up. Do I think it's going to go anywhere? I really don't think it is.
Paul, how can the bowling alley be liable? Because they hire a private room to throw a party. Are they supposed to find out what's involved in the party? Is it up to the bowling alley to say, what are you bringing in? What are you serving? That kind of thing?
Well, it's kind of part and parcel of the whole thing. If there are charges that are filed and ultimately pled to, now you've got criminal activity going on in the facility, and when you serve liquor, somehow you have to pay attention to that private room.
God, this is ridiculous, though. This is ridiculous.
Well,
because let's break it down. What really happened here? Parents made a stupid decision. Nobody probably got harmed.
If you have to be over 18 to go into a strip club, why wouldn't that rule apply to bring a stripper into your
They weren't
party?
stripping, though. They weren't stripping.
That's what we hear.
Well, I think we would know if they were actually getting naked. That would have been in part of the story.
Paul, don't you feel like, you work in this situation all the time, but don't you feel like just going, this is...
Wait, explain what situation you're talking about.
You see laws broken all the time.
Paul knows a couch dance when he sees it.
I just feel like this is on the parents, plain and simple. Don't bust the person who provided the strippers, or the bowling alley, in my opinion.
I think as far as the strippers go, you're correct. I mean, I think they got hired. I'm not sure that they're necessarily going to go through. They probably are now for a short time, but go through and the 16-year-old boys or the 18-year-old boys, probably not even knowing that there's an issue between the two. I don't think that's the road they're going to go down. I think that the parents are being scrutinized. I think the parents of the kids who got dropped off at the party are the ones who are now, saying, well, we never checked as to what we assumed it was bowling.
Right.
And beyond that, they probably were shocked in some regard. I don't think the party probably had in it, come to X bowling alley. Johnny's going to have strippers. It probably was a surprise, and that's the fallout. You got constituents in a voting district who are writing letters, or at least one did. Right? We don't even know that it's gone beyond that.
Right. One person.
So the district attorney had to react, had to lay out what the potential charges could be, and my best guess, it goes real quietly. Other than the state liquor authority, usually when they see their name in the newspaper, they send somebody.
Don't you guys feel like you really missed out on this period of our lives? I mean, it seems like the kids that are 16 and 17 and 18 nowadays in high school are having a lot more fun than we did in high school.
I had a good time at 16.
Yeah. I mean, I did too, but I mean, it's like I'm balancing on the creepy crack right here.
You're really not.
No,
you're
okay.
Creepy.
I'm just saying that they really. I mean, it's a lot more crazy now than it seemed like we
it wasn't
were.
for lack of thinking about it, incessantly.
Right.
But there was no opportunity, I guess, probably looking back. But I was commenting the other day that I took my first plane ride when I was 24. I'd never been on a plane, not for fear of being on a plane, just never having an opportunity to go on a plane. And I kind of was thinking that somehow my childhood had been somehow diminished by just never having traveled anywhere. I missed that whole time.
Right.
But now, I tell you, the action up in Glens Falls here is probably what all these boys are going to be talking about, in that community. And so it's not going to end here. This is the beginning of it. It's going to reverberate through the community, and the district attorney is just hoping it goes away.
All right.
One thing that we glossed over here is that what led to all of this being exposed?
Yeah.
Facebook.
Right. Sure.
If you could just stop sharing stuff on Facebook, if you could just enjoy the moment, you know what I mean? It's like some people can't enjoy something until they brag about it to their 800 phony friends. It's really embarrassing.
Agreed.
So,
yeah.
Paul Harding from Martin Harding and Mazzotti, 1-800-LAW-1010. Thanks for joining Quinn in the Creep Factor.
Look.
It was an eye opener.
We're so afraid of the naked of touching and bodies and this and that, and I know I get where you guys are coming from with the underage thing, and there was no nudity. We're so uptight, man. We're so uptight in this country.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get any help from you guys here.
Listen, I just, again, for me, put it on the parents. I don't want the bowling place, the guy who supplied the strip. I don't want the stripper. I don't want anyone in trouble but the parents who made what I think is a bad decision. That's me.
All right. Paul, 1-800-LAW-1010, 1-800-LAW-1010.com.
Have a good weekend, Paul.
Thank you, guys.
See you, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Quinn and Cantera, mornings on PYX 106.